But it was Serafini who screamed first when the shadows turned against her. Faces twisted in torment leapt from the walls, clawing at her. "You are one of us now," they whispered. Eric yanked her back, his strength breaking through the mist. "You won't take her," but his own darkness surged in response to the violence. For the first time, his shadow detached from him, grinning wickedly as it whispered, "Embrace me." Lyra rushed to Serafini, her hands glowing as she mended the torn flesh. But as the girl opened her eyes, a flicker of black ran through Lyra's veins. She felt it, the ability to destroy as easily as she could heal, and it terrified her. As they neared the Eclipse Stone, bonds formed between them. Eric and Lyra grew closer, her gentleness tempered his rage. Serafini leaned on Chiron, who, for once, dropped his sarcasm and softened in her presence. But Valen burned with greed, his flames had grown wild, and the stone called to him like a lover's voice. He wanted power not to save the world, but to rule it. When they reached the chamber, the Eclipse Stone pulsed with crimson light. "We destroy it," Lyra said firmly. "No," Valen whispered, his eyes blazing. "We wield it." Eric stepped forward. "You'd risk everything for power." "Power is survival," Valen shouted. His hands erupted into flame, the fire arching toward Eric. The battle began. Chiron grabbed Serafini, weaving through the chaos. "We need to take the stone and end this." But as he reached for it, a dagger plunged into his side. Serafini stood over him, shadows swirling in her eyes. "I'm sorry," she whispered. "They promised me freedom." Chiron's gaze clouded with pain and betrayal. "You were one of us." The chamber shook. Eric, engulfed by his own darkness, wrestled with Valen's flames. Lyra screamed for them to stop, her hands glowing brighter than ever. "You're destroying everything."